Oh yes, E-King Fight News. We are back. I should go live, man. Let's go live. Fuck it. We're gonna go live after this video. But E-King Fight News. Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Vasyl Lomachenko. This is the tale of the tape. Let's get it in. Vasyl Lomachenko, 9-1. One loss to Orlando Salido. Second pro fight. It was for the, I think it was a WBA title. Could be wrong about that, but it was WBA title, some title on the line. Lomachenko loses. Sort of out-experienced by Orlando Salido, who did throw a lot of body shots. Some of them strayed low. The referee didn't give a shit, and he kept throwing body shots, and he outpointed, he outscored Lomachenko in that one. Let's see what else. Lomachenko then goes on to defeat Gary Russell Jr. and becomes world champion for the first time in his next fight. So that tells you a lot about Lomachenko. Age 29, Guillermo Rigondeaux, 37 years old. He's look at the difference. It's an 8-year age gap, but he's been 17-0 as a professional, 11 KOs, 0 losses. Guillermo Rigondeaux. Not to mention victories over Ricardo Cordoba. The dude beat Nonito Donaire. Beat Jazza Dickens. Okay, Jazza Dickens. He beat the Japanese dude, got off the canvas twice and beat that dude Amasaga. Guillermo Rigondeaux beat Rico Ramos to become the champion at it's a junior bantamweight or something, super bantamweight. It's 122 pounds. He's been at that division for years. And that'll tell you that, you know what, he's not that big of a guy. He's probably maxing it out at 130 pounds. Let's go to height. 5'6" to 5'4". Vasyl Lomachenko has a 2-inch advantage there. Reach. Guillermo Rigondeaux has about a 2 to 2.5 inch reach advantage. That's according to BoxRec. Let's get into approximate weight. We now know that Vasyl Lomachenko weighed at 137.4 pounds this morning. And Guillermo Rigondeaux, he came in at about 130 actually. So, considering that, Vasyl Lomachenko will probably weigh 138. He could even weigh more. That was an approximate. I made this graphic up. I made this graphic like a month ago. So this is totally me guessing at it. And I think Guillermo Rigondeaux, 130. He probably ate a light breakfast and weighed in. So he'll probably eat lunch and dinner and fucking gain 2 pounds. Vasyl Lomachenko, on the other hand, he could weigh upwards of 140 pounds. Definitely, if he didn't eat breakfast. And it's likely that he didn't, because he came in so close to 138 pounds. Unless he was just feeling overconfident. And he was just like, fuck it. I'm going to eat. But anyways, Lomachenko has great combination. He's got great speed, excellent foot movement. He knows how to use distance and fight at long range. Like, he can outbox if he wanted to. We saw him do that against Gary Russell. A lot of circling, a lot of speed, and just sharp, quick shots. And if Vasyl Lomachenko's on the back foot, he can give anyone problems if he's fighting correctly. But Guillermo Rigondeaux can change everything with a big left hand. We know he is. I've said this on a few occasions. Guillermo Rigondeaux has more knockouts than Lomachenko has fights. Yeah, in professional. So he's got the professional experience, obviously, that will come with the age disadvantage. He'll have the experience advantage. That's a small trade-off there. 5'4", he's got the 2-inch height advantage to deal with, but he's got reach and he's got range, and normally he's the ring general. Normally, he controls the distance, he controls the pace. You know, even in the Nonito Donaire fight, he seemed to always have just enough control that he was well ahead on points. So to the point where he got knocked down, and he still probably had 3 points on the cards. So Guillermo Rigondeaux has the capability to outbox Lomachenko, but that's not going to get him the victory. See, Guillermo Rigondeaux is in a very precarious situation because he knows that the judges might have a bias against him. Absolutely, he's coming in here, and he needs to clearly and decisively win at least 8 rounds. He's got to win at least 8. And even then they could fucking call it a draw. He's got to damn near win 9 rounds of the 12. This is a big ask. And Guillermo Rigondeaux took this fight for $400,000. Can you believe that? $400K he took the fight. And just consider that fact. Guillermo Rigondeaux is putting himself in an all-time great scenario where if he loses, he probably is off the map in this boxing game. Like, who would want to fight him after if he gets destroyed by Lomachenko? He's still El Chacal Guillermo Rigondeaux, and he'll still come and probably box the shit out of anyone. But now they have a perfect excuse to not fight him because whatever, he just lost, right? Even though that's total bullshit, and like I would expect him to still stay active, hopefully, win or lose, because boxing needs Guillermo Rigondeaux. Absolutely, the story's incredible. He's coming off knockout performances. It's just that he has been the less active fighter of the two. And, Vasyl Lomachenko, more active, fighting, staying busy against, even if they're bums, he's still staying busy against, Miguel Mariaga, Jason Sosa and shit. Like, he got 3 fights in. And, of course, a Nicholas Walters fight. Whereas Guillermo Rigondeaux, he's coming off of 2 first-round performances against Jazza Dickens and fucking this other dude, Moises Flores. Right? He's coming off 2 first-round knockouts. Like, so he's got a lot stacked against him. And Guillermo Rigondeaux, right now, he's pushing it to the limit right now. And if he passes this with flying colors, it would be incredible. It would be incredible if Vasyl Lomachenko just has an off night and just isn't and is just missing a step where Guillermo Rigondeaux, I believe Guillermo Rigondeaux's footwork and coordination and balance. Don't ask me, ask Emmanuel Stewart, because you can't. I know you can't, but Emmanuel Stewart had said only high praise for Guillermo Rigondeaux, and he also said as he was fighting Ricardo Cordoba, that if he was walking around and stumbled into Guillermo Rigondeaux into his gym, he would want to keep him like forever, because he's just A class fighter, and he's about to take the challenge of a lifetime. And it all comes down to 12 rounds with Lomachenko, and will Rigondeaux pull through and make him feel that left hand? Because it all comes down to landing this shot. If he doesn't land this shot, if Vasyl Lomachenko can avoid Guillermo Rigondeaux's left hand, neutralize it, move away from it, and just pick at him, he would win. He would win on the cards. Absolutely. So Rigondeaux has to do more here, and he has to hurt Lomachenko. He has to hurt him. He has to knock him down, and maybe knock him out. Wow, and he's the much smaller fighter. Rigondeaux's putting a lot on the line in this fight, and you know what? It's a really big ask. It is. Do I believe he's going to pull through? Absolutely. I think Rigondeaux's going to win this fight. No question about it. I think he's got a wicked left hook to the body that has knocked out several opponents. And you know what? Vasyl Lomachenko showed he had some trouble with body punching. So I think Rigondeaux needs to use good body punching. He needs to land that left hand. And he can't let Vasyl Lomachenko circle around and fight off the back foot. Because he did show trouble with the pressure Orlando Salido put on him in that fight. He showed trouble. Big trouble. The way he just couldn't get his punches off because Orlando Salido was smothering his work. So if Rigondeaux wants to employ something like that on the inside, I believe that would work very effectively. If you wanted to just take away and just stay at his chest, that would be very interesting because that's what Bernard Hopkins did. And then when Vasyl Lomachenko may circle out, Bernard Hopkins would follow his opponent, and lead with a big right hand shot. And if Guillermo Rigondeaux can recreate that with the left hand, it would just be brilliant, like brilliant stuff to take out Lomachenko in that type of fashion. So you guys let me know what you think about the fight, and just give me your prediction, guys. For now, E-King Fight News, you know what it is. Peace out, take care. Pre-fight, let's get it in. Tell me what you guys think. And of course, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, you know what it is.